Hello crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. If you're new, I'm Jessica, and today we are just going to be experimenting, and my goal is to come up with some type of an ephemera folder, or I guess you could call it a Penpal folder, for my Patreon September mail. This is going to be kind of the main make for September. So I turned the camera on, and I'm just gonna warn you guys, I do not have a plan. I don't usually turn the camera on without a plan. I might not have the things right next to me that I need, and we might not end up with a great result, but we're gonna craft together, and that is the main point. So I did start out by using some book pages, but you know what, I'm gonna actually just start from a fresh book page so we can do this together. Now I'm just going to, oh my gosh, I forgot about these flowers in here. Okay, I'm starting out with just a book page, and you know what, I'm not going to use these ones. It's not really going to matter because I do plan to cover up some of it, but I also kind of want it to look, I don't know, kind of like I want some of the book page to be shown, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start with this one right here. Now I liked this size, so I do want to check and see. Okay, they're about the same. So I'll go ahead and give you the measurements, and I'm just really kind of playing this by ear here. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So this is about 8.5 inches, and then I remembered that I liked the length of it as well. So we're going to do 8.5 by 10 inches to start. And again, I'm not going to worry too much about like what part of the book page I'm cutting off or anything, because I do know that I plan to like cover up some of the book page, and I'll try to move that out of the way because it does tend to glare. Okay, so we're going to start by folding this in half. Now I've made a lot of ephemera folders on my channel, and it's nothing new, and I've probably made something very similar to what I will end up making. I didn't really go back and watch my videos, and I have so many videos doing the similar types of things that it's really hard to keep track of, but that's okay. It'll be decorated differently. So as you can see, I just went ahead and fold up like 1/3 of the way. I'm not going to measure. Now what I want to do is, let's start by rounding the corners. I'm going to make the first like design little folder just super simple, but you'll see that we'll spruce it up with like some scrap paper and things like that. Now, so, okay, I haven't filmed in so long that it's hard to remember to talk slow. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it back like this, and I'm going to cut a sliver that's gonna be like a very skinny triangle. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here. So it's like a little triangle just to separate the two pockets, because these will become pockets like that. Just because I think it'll be easier. I don't know, I like the look, but I think it'll be easier to slip things in and out maybe. Okay, and then I was hoping to have like a little flap so that it's like a trifold. So I'll go ahead, and I already had this one cut out, so I'm just going to use this. And so this piece is about almost 5 inches by 6, because this is about 6. Yep, just about. And so I'm going to take a second book page, and I'm just going to fold over about like 1 inch, and that's going to be a little flap that I'm just going to go ahead and go for it and glue this flap down underneath the pocket, I think. I'm trying to figure out. So you know what, before I put that down though, I know that I want to have some kind of closure, or I want to do like some string, I think. So I literally just grabbed what was in my drawer here. I'm going to take 2 pieces of string. Now since I'm going to glue this down, I want this first string to be like underneath the flap. Hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here, and I'm just eyeballing it. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. And I'm going to place that where the glue is. I may end up, I'm hoping actually that I'll end up sewing around this, so that will help make sure that's super permanent, but at the same time it's going to be glued now between 2 pieces of paper, so it should be totally fine. So we're going to do that, and then I'll go ahead and glue this one down too. let's see, I'm hoping the pocket, yeah, that should be fun. So you can fold this over and then kind of measure. This is how I do my crafting, guys. I'm just eyeballing it usually. Okay, and then I'm gonna go like that, and I'm hoping that will just stay in place. But again, I do plan to grab the sewing machine out at some point, probably not right now, but okay. Now for these pockets, I guess I'm just gonna go for it and at least glue up the side. I think I'm just gonna have, oh wait, if I have the, okay, I know what I gotta do. And I just realized that some extra glue kind of got on this pocket. We don't want that. Okay, that should be fine. Now, before we flip this second one up, we need to open the flap so that it can actually open. Then, oh boy, I'm noticing that this closure probably could have come down just a tad. But you know what, this is my first kind of prototype, so I will be able to perfect it once this is really how I do usually my monthly Penpal mail, is I just kind of start by an idea and I will do it a couple times till I like the final design. Okay, this is a good start. This is a good start. Now, I have a few things that I would definitely be putting in here, but that's not the important part because it's not all handmade. But for instance, I've been wanting to share these with my patrons. They are the photo booth strips. I know not everyone likes these, but I did think they would be maybe kind of fun for the month of October. So I want them to have those in time. But the second thing that I plan to make is this little scrappy flower. And so I kind of wanted a specific spot in this folder to kind of display the flower. So my idea for that was to use one of these clear adhesive pockets. Now honestly, I don't know if I even have, I have between 90 and 100 patrons, so I do have to keep in mind that whatever I'm making, I need to be able to make about 100 of them. And actually that's a little more than really what I need to make, because the first tier, I think it's the $5 a month tier, that's only like a postcard kind of deal, so so it's not exactly 90. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Okay, I want to use some really pretty scrapbook paper that kind of reminds me of the transition between summer and fall for this. So I think I'm gonna go for this one right here. And I might not, I wonder if I could cut this out and make it really like perfect and pretty, but I'm almost thinking it might be a fun vibe to have it be a bit messy, which I'm gonna go for. So I'm just kind of doing a fold mark so I can know exactly where I need to tear, and I'm just going to tear all across that fold mark because I know it needs to be about that height. And I kind of want the book page to peek through in the background, you know, so okay, I might need to do that a little bit shorter, but it should be okay to start with. And even though this first kind of prototype might take me a while to make, once I get it down, I can usually make these projects pretty quick with an assembly line kind of style. And so if you're curious, like, okay, how are you gonna make so many of those? I mean, it's definitely hard work. It's not the easiest thing, but it's doable for me. Okay, now I'm gonna round this corner so that it will kind of match up with the pocket over here. And then for this side, same thing. I'm just kind of lightly measure it. And maybe I will also grab some ink. My dog is saying hello. Yep, let's ink it up, and I'm gonna, I think for this first one at least, I'm gonna ink up like all of the edges, but we can always do that at the end too. Oh, so I also have just a bunch of new-ish things to me that I want to use, like washi tapes and just so many goodies. And so I'm hoping to incorporate those one way or another. Okay, I'm liking that. So now I'm realizing that I wish I would have lined the back of this so that that flap wasn't showing, but that's, again, we can probably take care of that anyways. Or actually what I might do is for this one, maybe instead I'll take advantage of just decorating and try some washi tape. I'll see how I like that. That would definitely be easier. I don't need to cover it up or anything. I just kind of wanted to make it look, I don't know, just like it's all right that there's a flap there. I don't know. Okay, let's try a little bit more here. Okay, I think that's an okay start to it. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these pockets on, but now that I'm thinking, maybe instead of gluing it all the way down, I'm gonna glue like this. So 3 edges, so that then if I want, I could stick like a little tag or something. Now, these smaller type of ephemera folders definitely get filled up pretty fast, and so you gotta keep in mind that it's fun to make unlimited flaps and pockets, but try to be realistic about the space you have, because we did not create like a gusset or, you know, a spine on this, so we won't be able to fill it up too much. But I like the idea of having that open as a possibility, because maybe you'll want to put something there instead of the pocket, or have it be you. I don't. Okay, so let's see here. Now I definitely want to cover. I don't mind the music paper showing, but I think I still want to use some of my scrapbook paper just because I'm wanting to use it up. It's pretty, and why not? Okay. So for this one, I think I will also tear some off, but maybe for this I will try to have more of that music paper sticking or kind of peeking through. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm losing things. Try to ink up those edges that are showing, that have the white. And I don't worry too much about having all sides of it being ripped. I don't really mind. Now again, I could not glue this all the way down and have it be another pocket, but I'm not going to do that for this one just because we don't need to overdo it. And I think I might end up putting like a little envelope or something down here. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. I think I really like this blue. So I'm gonna also cover this side. And I may not end up, on the final ones that I send to my pen pals, each one's gonna be different. So I might not really cover up all of the book pages. It's really gonna depend on like what book pages I used. I plan to use some botanical book pages, and so some of it might look really cool to, you know, keep showing. It's all just going to depend, and that's kind of the fun, that even though I might make 90 of the same type of thing, they will all look different. Okay, so I'm really liking this so far, but now, even though I'm going to do some more stuff to the inside, I want to decorate the cover. Let's see. Okay, so for this part of the cover, I think again, I'm gonna start with some scrapbook paper, but let's see here. I'm definitely gonna have some of that book page peek through. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to tear it because I like the white to show. So it's like if you tear it towards yourself, that will show better. For this one, I'm gonna go ahead and have like all of the edges torn. I really want the cover of this one to be like super layered, so it's just like a really fun, grabs your attention kind of thing. Okay, so let's just set this down and we'll see where we're going with it. Okay, so I think something more like that. I have some fabric near me that I was thinking. I also have some lace, and just I kind of want to put like a bunch of different little embellishments. So I think I'm gonna cut out this little flower bundle from this vintage sheet. And again, I don't know that I'm going to be doing something like this for all of the folders that I end up making for my pen pals, but I might decorate those ones like a little bit less, and maybe I'll include some things if they want to finish it off and decorate it more. I really don't know, but I'm only saying that because I don't want anyone to expect that, like, you know, this will be exactly how they're going to look. Okay, so let's see here. Do I like the colors together? I do. Oh, this it just makes me feel like it's so fall. And I have a bunch of my goodies here from Taperlogy for my last haul. And I'm gonna go through and maybe find like a label, because I love labels for the covers of journals, something like that. But again, I wanted to use some of my really cool washi tapes too, and I'm really liking, I'm liking this kind of color scheme, but actually, you know what, I'm gonna go for this one right here, I think. Yep. And I'm gonna bring you in quite a bit more because I realize we're far away now. Okay. Now it's kind of like, do I want more layers or do I want less or more? Definitely not less. I think I'm gonna cut out some of this lace and might put that like behind the label. Something like that. And then maybe I can do some washi tape too, and I haven't glued anything down yet, just keep in mind. Okay, so since I haven't glued anything down, I'm gonna put that washi tape away for a sec. Try to remember where I put everything. Ink up the edges. I feel like there is probably so much more that I actually could do for the cover, but I really just wanted this to be a simple project. That's kind of what I am needing today. Kind of like mindless, and so I don't want to overthink it. I think that you very easily could spend a couple hours on a project like this, and it could be really special and fun for someone. And so that's definitely, that would definitely be a fun thing to do if you have the time to spend, you know, that much time on one project. Okay, so then I'm going to take this washi tape and just kind of put this here, so it might not show too much, but okay, and just make sure that I'm gonna put this the right way. Love this. Yeah, I don't even think I have too much of this fabric anyways, even if I wanted to use a piece of it, but I just realized wallpaper would actually be another good option. So if you don't have fabric like this, wallpaper would be really fun to use in this. Okay, and then something like that. But I also have like all of these other fun little labels that are like they're like more printed and have like words and things, so that would be fun maybe to go like this. I don't know, this one's looking too white to me, so let's just start out by at least inking it up and see if I like it better. But then also I guess I could go ahead and put like a sticker in it, or it doesn't have to be a sticker, but yeah, something like that. Okay, I think yeah, that looks better to me. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue underneath that lace, and then I do think this is a sticker, so I can just go ahead and use that adhesive. This is definitely a fun project. Okay, and I just feel like I need something more, like maybe behind it, and I have all of these new stickers too, and I mean, gosh, I have so many other things I really could be pulling out, but try not to go too wild here. Let's just start with these. Okay, maybe I'm gonna use one of these like washi stickers that are kind of clear and just have it peeking out behind. I think that might work. I actually need to take I have a bunch of new items from hauls and like Taperlogy and Your Creative Studio, and they're just like in the original boxes they came in. I gotta get this off. And so I need to get those all in my stash rather than just in their boxes, because if you leave everything in their original boxes, or at least for me, I just never remember to use them. I don't know how someone could. So, okay, I like that. I think that's good enough. We don't need to cover up everything, but I do want like a sticker or something for this label. So let me pull out, I have either like a rub-on, or I'm gonna see if I like something in this sticker folder. Let's see. Inspirations, I just saw that. Just gonna kind of you know, maybe I'm just gonna do something that doesn't exactly, well, okay, let me see. So these are like wait, I can't remember if these are rub-ons or like a sticker. We'll find out. I think they're like a sticker. I'm just gonna do like this alphabet one, or actually, I don't know. This one says, little things make big days. Let's do that, actually. Kind of like an inspirational little quote. Okay, I'm just gonna try to trim. I think it's like a washi sticker, but just in case not. Yep, okay, this one peels really easily, so that's good. Gosh, maybe do I want to add like a butterfly too? Yeah, okay, so I'll put this down in the corner-ish. Okay, and then some kind of butterfly. I'm gonna grab out my embellishments. Okay, so I'm gonna use this butterfly sticker that I have here. And you know what? I'm gonna cut it in half. I think that will look better. I don't want this to be too big. And I'm just gonna glue it on. Love these butterflies so much. And I'll just kind of have it go like that, going off the label a little bit, because sometimes I feel like that helps to make things look like more blended, I guess. Okay, then I'm gonna take my ink, and I think I'm done with the cover. I just realized I wasn't completely in the viewfinder there, so really sorry if, I hope that didn't cut off too much. Okay, that's the only reason I don't like having my camera zoomed in, but then sometimes it's hard to see when it's so far away. Okay, so for the back, I'm just gonna go ahead and ink it up. I don't think I'm gonna cover the back with anything, but oh, I really like that. Okay, let's open this up and finish it up. I don't know that I'm gonna fill it up right now with you guys, but maybe. Okay, so we have this fun flap. It's just always fun. It would be fun to have like a flip up or flip down too, but what I'm thinking is for this first spot that you're gonna see when you open it up, I'm going to put this clear pocket that might be a little too big. Actually, no, okay, it's perfect. Oh, that's great. Oh, whoops, kind of. It'll work. And I think, so these scrappy flowers that I make, they're a little dimensional, but they can be kind of squashed down and re-fluffed up. So I think I may want to end up putting them in here. I might change my mind, of course. Oh, I like that so much. Yep, I can push it down enough, I think. I like that. And then it's just kind of a fun presentation. And then when you open it, maybe we can use like this little tiny little envelope here and make it like a flip up. And for in here, I'm thinking I'll probably end up putting like some little, I don't, you know, something little. So let's do that. And then could also decorate this flap. And I feel like you could make better use of the space. I mean, yeah, I could totally put something up here as well, but I think this is kind of nice to have it not too cluttered, I guess. Okay, I'm just trying to straighten that out a little bit. And then I want to put something on here, and again, maybe I can do like washi tape, or actually I have just all kinds of fun like labels and things. Oh, these are fun. These are like little, admit one, little tickets, but actually, you know what, I'm just gonna put that in there. We'll do that. Let's open up my Creative Studios I haven't had a chance to play with this yet. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I'm using this already. Already set. And look how cute this is. If you didn't see my August Your Creative Studio haul, that's where I got this. That is so cute and that fits perfect. And again, too bad I don't have too many of these because I won't be able to put these on all of them, but oh, I'll definitely be able to find just as cute of other things or whatever I'm trying to say. Okay, this is so fun. I am so glad that I turned the camera on because I feel like it really inspired me. I'm going to take a little bit more washi tape and put just a little piece over here because I think that's an underrated way to kind of decorate something up, is just use a little piece of washi tape. Maybe I'll use two. Maybe I'm going to go all out here. Okay, let's grab another little piece and I'll just put that underneath. Okay. This is so fun. Okay, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm not going to spend too much time now like filling it up, but you'll definitely, I'll either do a part 2 or you'll see the final result when I show you what I'm sending the patrons for September. I do think it's sold out right now. But of course, if you're interested, you can look because sometimes people cancel their memberships, or if I'm realizing that I do have enough to make more, I'll add more spots. So you can always add more or send me a message, and that way if you are interested and you add me, oh my gosh, send me a message and let me know that you are like hoping to get the next spot open. I will always let someone know when one is open if you do that. And I just remembered one more thing that would be so great to finish this off is a wax seal. Gosh, I'm gonna do it. So I just got a new wax seal. It's hard to show these on camera, but it's a rainbow and I want to use it. I don't know that it would go too well with this design, but let's find out. I'm gonna have to bring this over. I have my glue gun all ready to go with wax. And this is my new favorite way to do wax seals, you guys. Just want to make sure to get enough. That's the only thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. Excited to see how this looks. And just in case I don't like that one, I'm going to do one more. Like, see how quick this is? Put it up here. You might not want to do it if it's like your favorite glue gun. I don't know, but okay, I'm gonna let these sit for a minute. Okay, should be ready to go. I was just setting up a photo for the main photo for the video. Okay, so I didn't do that one too good. Ah, darn. Let's see. That one looks so much better, but I kind of, well, it's not awful. Where would this go? That is the question. Help me out, guys. Is there maybe too much on here already, actually? I don't know. I'll probably use some gold. Maybe it's just that the rainbow doesn't go, even though it's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and use some gold detailing here, and then I'll see. Oh, actually, now that I'm adding the gold to this, it does kind of pull in the colors that make it go a little bit better. And I could use a different color of wax too, but either way. Okay. Try not to mess this up. It's kind of tedious to do this sometimes. Okay. I think I'll just do that. So now I just at least wanted you to see. I got this wax seal from Etsy, and I will say I like the design. It has little like dots in the rainbow. I don't know if you can tell. And the wax seal is gorgeous, but I will say this doesn't screw on very tight at all. So if I remember to put the link below, I will, but just be warned. I don't know. I would probably buy it again just because I really wanted a rainbow design, and I had a hard time finding a rainbow wax seal that I liked. It was so weird. It seems like that would be a typical thing, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know if I would. It just depends. I would buy it again just for the design, but I don't want to tell anyone to buy it since it seems kind of like maybe cheaply made. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just silly and it would fit on their road. Okay, anyways. Oh gosh. I just wish you guys could answer me. I don't think I'm gonna add one on right now. I think I'm gonna wait and decide. So there you go. That was a silly step to leave in, but we're gonna leave it in because I warned you guys in the beginning. Okay guys, thank you so much for crafting with me. I hope you have a lovely crafty day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.